Hey everyone, I am Protosses, and I am here casting a game actually from the Korean Weekly Open. This is from week 1, and if you don't know who those guys are, you can definitely check them out at esvtv.com. They run basically a tournament online in Korea that a lot of pro gamers like to play. It's some good practice, and it's a great event, so I'm happy to be able to cast some of this. And in fact, just looking through, they were kind enough to give me the replay pack. And they already did cast this one, so you may have seen it if you're a big fan of them. And it's a pretty good match. It's actually IMYongHwa against SlayerSCoCa, and that's pretty insane. To explain exactly who these guys are, Coca is actually one of the best Zergs in the world. And you might be thinking, no, he's not Protosses. You say that all the time. No, really. He was getting insane results everywhere. And then just had this little thing where like he threw a game to a friend in an online tournament, and Slayers pulled him out of all the leagues for a little bit, just as like a punishment. So, you know what? He's served his time. He was in Code S. He was, in fact, one of the only Zergs in Code S doing well back when Zerg was having a real hard time. But now he's finally back, along with Byun, actually. And he's doing great, man. Still a top-end Zerg. And of course, IMYongHwa. If you watch me a lot, then you know for sure that I love this guy. He just got second place at the Home Story Cup 5 in Germany at Takes Apartment. A great tournament, in fact. You should check those VODs out if you haven't yet. A lot of fun with a lot of players commentating it and stuff. But yeah, he's an amazingly good Protoss. Like, really, really, really top end. IM doesn't just have Nest T and MVP. They have a lot of high-end, really good players. So he's definitely one of them, too. A very, oftentimes, passive Protoss, but we'll see this game how it goes. Now, Myonghwa looks like he's going to go for maybe some sort of cannon rush here. Now, oh my god, Coca doesn't see this. Look at that. He knows this placement so well. And, I mean, in the meantime, Myonghwa is going for a Forge Pass expansion, so he's going to be safe against anything. The pool is done, but only 2 Zerglings on the way. And 2 Zerglings, if they go straight over here, the travel time, I don't know if they're going to be able to take this out. I don't think they actually are going to be able to. In fact, he's making a cannon at home to make sure he can't die to anything. And we have a drone and 2 Lings coming over. Is this actually going to be enough? He's actually walling in his cannon. Oh god, he's going to have to cancel this hatchery, that means, and that is huge. He does not have enough damage output to kill this cannon. In fact, as that warps in, he's going to cancel these pylons. No reason to keep them alive. And he has to cancel this and then go kill this and expand. This is actually a great position to be in. And in fact, drones coming out. Oh, Coca should know better than this. That is absolutely not going to work. And Coca is in a lot of trouble. Oh my god, I think he's going to try to make spine crawlers and push through this. I don't know if that's a good idea, but we'll see if that ends up working out. Now, with the second photon cannon, I can almost assure you, in a third one, this is not going to work. He's making a lot of Zerglings. He's making a Queen. I'm making a couple spine crawlers as well, but, I mean, 3 cannons, it's going to deal so much damage. I don't know if these Zerglings can actually do anything. I feel like this, I mean, Coca's going to be way too far behind. He's just now getting his gases. And, yeah, I mean, he can probably just target it down. We'll see what he chooses to do. And look at that, Myonghwa ready to wall everything in, so there's no real surface area. I mean, he can just target down the hatchery at this point, and Coca is in way too bad a spot. This is actually a really popular move by Protosses in Korea right now, where you block this off and you get the Forge first, so that when they expand over to the third, which is a really far way away, you just offensive cannon them. And then they get in a lot of trouble. And this is, I mean, this is something very popular if you've been watching a lot of Korean Protosses play recently that they love to do. So, not surprised to see it. And Coca now in so much trouble. Let's see, what is he even doing at this point? He has a bunch of Lings. Is he even going to expand? I don't think so. I mean, it looks like it's just going to be an all-in of some sort. Speed on the way, probably Banelings. It's the only thing I can really think. He's got to hide these Zerglings, though. Myonghwa's probe coming up, trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see what Myonghwa actually saw there. He didn't see any gas, but he saw that there was no hatchery yet, so he has to assume that a lot of money is being spent elsewhere. So we do see he's throwing up a few more cannons, getting out of sentry right away, and this is exactly what he has to do. Sentries plus cannons equals this is never ever going to work. A Baneling Nest is on the way, and, well, you know what? If YongHwa, like, misses a force field, or, you know, just doesn't look for a moment, there is a possibility Coca could, you know, kill him suddenly, because if you get those Lings in there, you still can win, because YongHwa's defenses are so sparse. They're only at the front. So we'll have to see in a second here. Speed about to finish. We have more Zerglings on the way. The Baneling Nest is finishing up as well. And he has a lot of money for Banelings, so here we go. I mean, it's a lot of Banelings. And, oh god, he's actually showing a few of the Zerglings. A little bit of a mistake there. And, oh, and the probe got in. So right now, he just knows. YongHwa's going to be sitting here looking at his wall and making sure that he can't die in any way. In fact, getting a Stargate just in case as well. Oh, he almost went up to kill the Overlord. That's what Coca wants right now. If those sentries leave, he's going to die. So, oh my god, he sees Banelings being morphed too. Coca just a little bit too close here, and here we go. I don't think this is actually going to be able to work. He kills the Forge off, but does go ahead and force field that. Now, this gateway is actually really low, but it looks like he actually has enough force fields that this should not be an issue. I mean, he's making more Banelings, and GG, that's it. Well, guys, that was just game number 1. Make sure to keep a lookout. I'm going to cast a few more of these because this is a great series, and make sure to give the Korean Weekly some love. Thanks for watching, and also, please subscribe to my YouTube, youtube.com/ArtosisTV.